Now I really feel like, you know, a little mouse could eat me. Hello and welcome to my new channel where we take old clothes and make it fashion. If that sounds interesting, if you like DIY fashion videos and upcycling, don't forget to subscribe now because I do upload cool videos every week. And let's start with a new project. So if you're a little bit of a fashion victim like I am, you must have heard of Off-White. And then I mean the brand, not the color. And they're pretty hyped. I mean, I don't compare it to myself, of course, because that's a little bit unfair, but they're also pretty popular. They're known for their elevated streetwear, their intricate designs of nylon. They're basically known for streetwear that's expensive. They have a very iconic logo that they ripped off. I was looking at their spring 2020 collection. It was all about holes. They had bags with holes, they had dresses with holes, they had leather pants with holes, and they had t-shirts with holes. Yeah, I know, it sounds pretty genius. No, it doesn't, but it looked actually cool. If you see some of the designs, you might think like, nice, that looks like a piece of cheese. But no, it was inspired by meteorite rain. And except for like holes and cheese and meteorites, Off-White is also known to basically rip off independent designers. And that's why I thought I'm gonna make a new copycat video ripping them off. I saw in their spring 2020 show basically a t-shirt with like a neckline that is a little bit of a keyhole slash cheese hole, and it has also a hole on the side. I'm gonna try to recreate it with stuff that I've lying around in the house. So what would you need for today's project? Of course your garment you want to upcycle. I found this kind of spandex black t-shirt. Then I found this kind of round ring that looks cute on the neck, but you can also make like a neckline of it. I think it used to be something to hang your like ties or jewelry on or something. And then you need of course your sewing machine, your normal sewing stuff like your scissors. I have some like simple elastic band, and something to draw a round circle might also help, but I think I'm just gonna look for a cup in the kitchen or something. And yeah, we're gonna just basically try it out, see if it works, and if not, well.
Next question. See ya.
And then I'm gonna make an incision here. So I'm just gonna try to cut part of this off. Hope I'm strong enough. No. Okay guys, I thought that was like the easy part, but I had to use Google. I'm using this saw now. It seems to do something. Just please watch out for your fingers. I might be talking to myself a little. Okay, maybe I'm gonna hold it with another tool. Maybe this was not such a good idea to use this ring, but there's no way back. This reminds me of this scary movie.
No! Oh my god! Lawrence! Oh, what are you doing?
Don't do this like me at home, please. Don't risk your life for fashion, it's not worth it. Oh, it's off. That could be worse. My fingers are still on. So I ended up putting it in between bench vise and just bending it off basically with a tool. So no cutting, no saw, everything much safer. So I'd recommend you would do something like that if you have any iron you want to cut. Only the one that I bent off is much sharper. So I'm just gonna put a few drops of nail polish on there so that will not penetrate through the fabric. So I'm letting the nail polish dry and I'm drawing the hole that's on the side. I looked in the mirror at the height and it was somewhere between the hip and the breast. Because I want the hole a little bit smaller because I have to of course take into account the seam allowance. And when that is drawn on with a chalk, I'm just gonna cut it out carefully. The first hole is effect. Then I'm just gonna cut a piece of the elastic that is, let's say, about 3/4 of the ring, because we want to create this tension that gives all these nice pleats. And then I'm gonna turn the t-shirt inside out and I'm gonna stretch the elastic as well as possible whilst I'm sewing around the hole.
It may seem a little tricky at first, but after you do it a couple of times, you should get it no problem.
So that just did not really go as planned, like the hole was just not so pretty as in the original. So I took it all out, I went all the way to the market, which is like in front of my door basically. So I now have an elastic that is super elastic. My last one was like extra elastic. I thought that was already very elastic, but this is even more elastic. You see? That's almost 4 times the size. And this is the old elastic. You see that only seems to get twice bigger. So I have good hopes that this elastic is gonna give me more of the, like, how do you say that? Like pleats basically. So I'm taking a piece that's even smaller than the other one because we want more elasticity. So that's the first seam. This is more how I wanted it to be. And I'm gonna now just fold it 2 times to the inside to finish it off and sew over it again with another zigzag stitch. Also stretching it a little in between. Okay, a little sneak preview. I don't know if you can see that well, but this looks much more how I would like it to look, with nice kind of wrinkles. If I keep my belly in, I think it gets more. Now I really feel like, you know, a little mouse could eat me. So yeah, we did one hole and I almost did not want to take it off. It was sitting quite comfortably, to be honest. Tight spandex is always nice to wear. Unfortunately, we have to still make a second hole. They call that like a keyhole neckline, but now that I look at the picture, this is definitely a keyhole neckline that actually looks like a real keyhole. Which is kind of funny, I just didn't realize that before. First draw the circle in. I'm just gonna cut with a little bit of seam allowance. And sew in a piece of elastic around the neckline as well. Just around the rim like I did before. Don't forget to relax your forehead. Sometimes I get the angry eyes when I'm doing this, but we do not want wrinkles in our forehead, we want wrinkles in our shirt. And then I'm gonna take the bias tape that is a little bit bigger than the length of the ring and gonna sew it on the outside of the t-shirt. And I'm also gonna use a small zigzag stitch, but not too big because I want to still be able to put the ring through the band later. I'm just gonna fold the end double and I'm gonna sew around the upper edge of the band while I stretch my elastic out again. So I'm laying the band exactly on the rim of the fabric and so really on the edge of both the fabric and the tape. So this is how it looks now, like cute little ruffle. This is stitched on the outside, but I'm gonna fold it over to the inside and basically stitch the band to the inside now. And because we want to put our ring through the band later, we have to make sure that there's enough space. So that's what I'm gonna try to do now. Again, pulling, pulling, pulling. So I pushed the ring through the hole. It looked kind of cute. I'm just realizing that probably I should have cut the hole a little bit bigger than the ring. And when I make it a little bit smaller, I get this nice kind of stretching. So I think for now, I'm just gonna cut a little piece of the ring off. Mamma mia, here I go again, but this time under the bench vise. So I'll be back in a minute. So it's finished, the cutouts are done. I love how there's now all this kind of tension and pleats, and I feel hot again, but this time it's not the weather, it's me. It's the cutouts, it's the cheese holes. So what do you think of this project? Do you like the shirt? Would you pay $600 for a real off-white shirt, or would you rather make one yourself? Let me know in the comments, and if you do anything inspired by my videos, please #FashionRec and tag me on Instagram, because I love to see your projects. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you did not subscribe to my channel yet, do that now, because otherwise I'll come at you with my saw, and you know it's dangerous, you've seen it today. No, but please subscribe to my channel, because I do upload cool videos every week, and I want to grow my upcycling message and spread it to the world. And I hope to see you in my next video. Thanks guys, bye.